Hi, and welcome to Slam. We've come to the final week of our message series, Sent, and we end with a really big celebration, Pentecost. This was a big day for the apostles. They had lots of fears and lots of doubts, and they had uncertainties about the future. So Jesus, their teacher, gave them one final lesson, a gift to help them. He gave them the gift of the Holy Spirit. We've discovered that God had a plan for his followers, but also a plan for us and the world. And God's plan was truly a game changer. Last week at Ascension, before returning to heaven, Jesus gave his followers the Great Commission. He told them, "Go and make disciples of all nations." But Jesus knew that they would probably need help to carry out this mission. And that help arrived 10 days later on Pentecost. In today's first reading, the disciples were all gathered in Jerusalem, and this is what we heard. Then suddenly there came from the sky a noise like a strong driving wind, and it filled the entire house in which they were. Then there appeared to them tongues as of fire, which parted and came to rest on each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began speaking in different tongues, as the Spirit enabled them to proclaim. Doesn't that sound pretty incredible? The Holy Spirit sent the disciples out into the streets to tell everyone they could about Jesus. And each visitor heard the good news in their own language. And you and I received the same Holy Spirit as the apostles, no more and no less. And just like for the first disciples of Jesus, the Holy Spirit has given us gifts to fulfill our mission here. Maybe you're not sure you have any gifts. Maybe you're questioning that. But let me assure you that you definitely do. We all do. Every baptized person receives the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit. But there are also individual gifts, and we call those charisms, which can be unique to each person. And there are many charisms. Some go from preaching to teaching to healing and leading. And the gifts and charisms that God has given you are meant to be shared. They're not meant to be kept to yourself. We have been given to share. You get in order to give. The church is being asked to be church in many new ways, especially right now with everything that's going on. But there's no need for us to be afraid because we're not alone. Christ is with us. His Holy Spirit promises to guide us always. If we remember that great commission that we heard about and use our gifts and our charisms, the church will be renewed in a whole new way. So this week, let's commit to go and make disciples and never forget that we have been sent. Have a great week, boys and girls, and I'll see you later.